How's it going, Reef Keepers? So forgive the mess, and this is on my kitchen counter, so forgive like bananas and soap and all this stuff. But I am currently preparing two Tropic Sun variety Quanta Pro bars from Quanta Reef, developed by a gentleman named Luca. I forget his last name. But these are going to be the addition to my lighting setup that I'm going to mount on either side of my row of XR15 Pros to help light the Acropora that I currently am stocking my tank with. And I've got more Acropora coming this week, so I'll give like a review of these lights once they're up, once they're operational. But this is kind of a first look at them, so I have actually seen some of the popular grow, like, you know, $50 to $75 variety bar lights from Amazon, just a regular LED bars that light up real bright blue and, you know, create luminescence on your coral. And the build quality on those popular grow lights is actually pretty decent. This build quality is as good, and I feel like, if my memory serves me correctly, these are a bit more robust. If you look at them there, like I think the popular grows are about this thin right here, and these have this like exterior portion that makes them a little bit chunkier, a little bit fatter, without adding a whole lot more weight. They don't feel, you know, I thought they'd feel heavier, and I'm not disappointed that they're not. They have heft to them. I mean, they feel very premium, but they're not like out of control. Another thing that I was worried based on the photo on the website, quantareef.com, I thought that this was going to be huge. But this brick here, I'll put just a standard pair of needle nose pliers next to it. This is pretty small. Here's my hand. I can completely cover it with ease. So this is heavy duty and actually so attractive. I almost wish that, you know, I could have a more open setup, and I didn't have a family to worry about and a home aesthetic to, you know, keep for my wife. Because this is the kind of gear that, you know, I geek out about, because it's this like industrial aesthetic that, you know, obviously somebody cared what this looked like. It's not just a plastic piece of junk. It's real nice, and there's of course one for each light. What I'm doing to mount these is it comes with these bits here, and I've got them, I'm going to tighten them up, but I have them angled so that each bar is facing inward and hitting the top of my reef. And then I had these 15-inch, I think these are from a single mounting arm for the HMS system, for HI products. I'm sorry, for AI products, like mounting a Hydra 32 HD, for instance. I had a whole bunch of these pieces left over. So I took two 15-inch bars and I jammed a little nut in there, on each one into this like bottom channel. If you can see, it won't focus for me real well. But basically, I am then just taking an M5 screw and going up through the bottom and attaching them to the bottom of this. And I literally took a hammer and jammed this nut in there. I'm sure there's a better way, but I mean, they are firmly in there because I'm literally like bending that track, and I don't really care because I don't run any AI stuff except for one prime now. But these are adjustable and can slide along. If there was no tension, they would slide along the track. There you go. And so I have a little magnetic plate on the bottom of this one that I attached to it. Can't see it, but I have magnets on top of my RMS track for my Ecotech lights, and I'm going to go ahead and mount those up with a magnet that kind of holds the whole configuration in place, a real strong magnet. And I'll show you that more once it's all mounted. And yeah, I mean, it seems like Luca, he sent me this like glittery sticker. I thought he was pretty funny and wrote on the box for it. And they come packaged real nice with, you know, some really, really legit packing material that they lay into. and I'm just very impressed. I was looking at, and I shot Telegram, a message on Instagram, and he let me know. I knew some of this, but so apparently they have dual diodes in them, and that separates them from like the popular grow lights, or most of them at least. And they also have more lenses, like 2 more lenses per 2 feet than the popular grow lights do. So anyway, these lights essentially, along with Luca just giving you actual like service for the lights. And by the way, he's apparently amazing about servicing these things if anything goes wrong. Along with that service that you get from buying from Luca, he's also designed these things and worked with the Chinese manufacturer to make them superior to most of the products on the market. The combination of that plus the Tropic Sun variety that I got, he's got like 4 or 5 different varieties, each one with a different appearance to it. The Tropic Sun is like mostly a clear white, and that's what I'm looking for, because you guys know I love to run like a crisp white tank. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my XR15 Pros to dial in more blue and put that little splash of blue to get my corals to light up that I like. But it's, you know how little of that I have. My tank almost looks perfectly natural. I mean, reefs look different, of course. I'm not claiming it looks like the reef, but it's almost a natural white light. You know, just a little splash of blue. So these were perfect for me. And you're not going to find that like a white bar like this that's actually going to produce PAR that helps grow your coral and actually has proper spectrum in white anywhere on AliExpress. So anyway, guys, I won't ramble anymore, but just wanted to show you what I'm doing, and I'm going to get these things mounted up here pretty shortly. So I'm excited. I'm real excited. I'm not going to be able to run them, by the way. That review video, once they're mounted, it's going to be weeks out, because I currently have my lights in a slow acclimation already, because I put in some Acropora this week, and tomorrow I'm getting 3 more Acropora frags, and I want this like slow acclimation to play out with my XR15s before I start messing around and mucking around with this stuff. So anyhow, thanks for listening. And if you're curious to see the journey and watch these things take their spot in my equipment, the annals of my reef equipment, then go ahead and give me a like and a follow. Thanks.